The creator of Baba Is You has made a bunch of short puzzle games that I can't believe that I have like a video on almost every single one of these besides like 2 or something. But this video is going to be a little bit different because you might feel like what this isn't part of the god damn it. Anyway, these games are incredibly cool. And it all started from a game called Covemount. Now, this is not a history video. This is an intro to something you may not have expected this from this series. But a Baba Is You creator whose name I know, just recognize, just imagine it. And I've also played What You Find in the form of a clickbait title. We don't know what to put here because this entry doesn't fit into the canon of the other games. So we've decided to teach Covemount how to fit shapes and holes to help resolve this predicament. Go play the non-fangame entries and let's go. Oh my god, it's opened. Come on. It's opened up a new Godot window. This is not even coded in the same engine. Like, it starts with a Godot game engine. I can't even record that fast enough. Alright, let's go. Okay, based off Covemount by RVT. You misspelled the Baba inventor's name. So yeah, I decided to use a futuristic loop mix, remix of the music that I originally made for the series. So, God, okay, so you move with much faster frame rate than you do in the actual Covemounts. But alright, let's go. Obviously the most... Well, I mean, this doesn't fit, does it? I bet I will fall in the hole. Yeah, okay. But the squares won't fit in the circle hole. Cube. Thank you for that. I wouldn't know otherwise. Maybe it looks like a piece of bread. Okay, and then we have these which toggle the doors. Alright, you can press both the D and right arrow to move like, yeah, it's very good that you can do that. I love it. To move like multiple blocks at once. And to move faster, I mean, there we go. Let's get to the flag. What's this thing? What is that? Okay, I don't know what that is. Is that a bridge tile? Okay. Oh, I can't push this through that, which is highly relevant in this level. We can't do this, can we? This is not good. Hold on. It reminds me of a Taoist Principle level called Deception or something. And now, wow, that is an old reference. Okay, now I bet the square can go. But okay, I love that. I love that the reason I can do this, but not the other, is because my player character, which is called Covemounty, is circle-shaped. Alright, let's go. Alright, maybe we can make this a speed run of this. I don't know. So I can bring this over. Is that even good? Because this one can't even get out, because that one is, one's kind of the wrong shape to get out. Alright, that was pretty easy. Oh my god, nice maze. Am I missing something here? I can't do, like, the basic things that you would expect to be able to do here. Oh, you can push this. Okay. The fact that you can do that seems really relevant, because we could do something like this and make it, and try to make it follow through this. Right, but like, this will still need to find a way out. There we go. Alright, just a small little maze there. Tetrahedron. Okay. I don't know what your hints are about. Nice tetrahedron. You should have called this a hexahedron. Alright, anyway. So can this do any, like, weird stuff? This probably can't fit through the bottom of that, though. How is anything gonna get to here? Seriously. Am I going insane? Like, there's no way to actually... Oh, you do this. Okay. Classic. Alright. And then you can do this, of course. Yes, I guess. Excellent. Let's go. Alright. Here, button on the wall. Well, I don't think there's a way to get past this unless we swap places with what we're doing here. Okay. Alright, let's go. X. We're gonna need help getting past the triangle thing first, yeah? Maybe this will get the square stuck, which means that we need to do help to get it not stuck. That didn't seem very good. It seemed like I wanted this first. Alright, nice sequence, but we have it. Pretty straightforward. Sphere. It doesn't roll around as far as possible. I totally expected that. Anyway, yes, this mechanic was pretty inevitable to come back. Or to come at all, actually. Button. Alright, let's go. Alright, so these will definitely fall in, yeah? But I can... yes! You know, this is kind of insane, because water is sink is basically what this rule feels like. But I basically barely remember water is sink being used in the real Covemounts, despite the freaking Baba Inventor being the one to make such an excellent word, you know? Anyway, lots of stuff here. How do I visualize and slash fail to visualize this? Like, I don't even know how I'm gonna get this out. I can only get one out? That doesn't seem very good. I mean, okay, I guess I'm just getting one out, not the other one. And this interaction with this is not that special. Okay, there you go. Ball. Alright, well, I can do this and get both out. That seems better. Alright, now I just need any object at all to fit through anything. Does not even look easy to do that, but, like, one is sinking and one is not. I mean, the sink is the one that's gonna do all the work, right? Yeah, I think I see it. Here. There we go. Well, there ain't oh, that's a square hole thing. Alright, fit that in first. Let's go. These are gonna fall in square holes, but there's nothing I can do about that because it seems like one of them has to. Well, I guess there's the ball, but... Like, what, is someone gonna go here? Whoops, hold on, this is really bad. Like, is this the look? That doesn't look good either. I think I want to do this to get it down. Yep. Alright, now that everything is free, what to do to fix the situation, assuming that I didn't screw up on putting the square up there? Well, I'm a square. I mean, I'm not a square, so I can do everything, like, here and here. Alright, excellent. Okay. This is a really freaking good fan game, my god. So we have these triangular shaped ways for it to sink in. I guess the square is fine, probably being anywhere it wants, but we're gonna want the help of you to get the square not stuck. That's what I'm thinking anyway. I hope there's not a problem here, because it feels like there might be. Okay, here. That is the key move. There we go. Ah! Amazing. We got lots of easy circles to, like, do this one in, but this one does not seem easy. Or does it? Because I can just do circle into here. Easy level. Ow! Oh, whoops. Oh, no! Never mind. Maybe this one goes here? Now I'm worried about you. Oh no. I bet the circle was supposed to go there. I don't think there's any sacrifices from, like under these, like, every one of these is distinct. I don't think there's any sacrifices we could make. Ow. Like, two objects cannot help the situation of, like, something else. Ah, man, the fact that the squares are, like, perfectly aligned for that to work and for us not fall. Cylinder. Okay, so are we gonna have things that effectively look different or can fit multiple? Because that, I feel like that's the idea. Ah, okay. Well, that cylinder block seemed pretty forced, didn't it? Hmm. Ow. Thank you, cylinder. Okay, that cylinder is... not exactly where I thought I was gonna be, because that cylinder doesn't even seem like it will win anything for anyone. How is this gonna work? Wait, that's a button, not an X. Okay, so someone needs to fall in this one. I guess that means it's the cylinder that needs to be the one in the finale. Will the cylinder be able to be... Yeah, it works as a square as well. Excellent. Okay. Where to go? Seriously, where to go? I guess it is, getting something off. Oh, the cylinder can go here. Let's not get the cylinder stuck to a wall. But this is a temporary situation, right? Because really, it's this one that needs to do something interesting, or like get out, or like get pushed by here. Ah, okay, hold on. If we can get that to work, that would be excellent. It seems hard though. Wait, what? Or maybe this gets out of the way for this to fit in. All right, let's go. All right, let's go do this. Here. Why do I suck here? Don't fall in. Will you fall in? No. Okay, well that seems pretty good. Alright, cool. Cone. Yes, cone. It looks hardly distinct. Like, you maybe need to squint a little bit, but yes, triangle plus circle. Love it, love it. And don't ask why the bottom of the tetrahedron doesn't count. I guess you can't tell that it's not a pyramid. Which would be a flat, squarish bottom. I hope the cursed figure that's all of the shapes at once is gonna materialize, huh? Okay, so like this one needs to help probably. Yep. Ow. Here, let's go. Oh no. Okay, so it looks like there's a triangle weirdness where this is the only one who can like validly go here. So that seems incredibly relevant, and then we probably use the cone to help. That will still get stuck on the wall if I do this. That's not good. Okay, we need help of all the shapes. And someone with a square bottom. You are not a square bottom. I don't even... No, this will work, right? Yep. Okay. And this is free. It's completely free for the other two objects. Triangular prism. Not called a pyramid. Not to be confused with one. Alright. Who's gonna win? You're the one with like the least like capability of being useful, right? So I need to... You're the one that effectively needs to be babysat through it all. There we go. For all four objects. Well, at least it looks pretty simple to deal with, but maybe it isn't, but, well, I guess the cylinder must be the one that fits here, and there's no way back. Alright, well, there you go, I think. Lots of gems. There's nothing other than to push this down at the moment. Seriously. I guess it's the choice of which one that we're gonna have surviving. And it's a circular one that must survive, I think. Because there's a circle that needs to be fit in down here. I'm not losing my mind, am I? I need to get this out too. It's still a circle that does the finale. There we go. Because it wouldn't fit in any other hole. Oh my god. Hey, I mean, fall there, fall there. So I'm doing this and making my way over to bring an object back to X, so I need to fit in all the holes earlier. Okay, okay. I like the idea. Looks like I probably want, like, the triangle. Well, there's, like, multiple... It's really the cone that needs to go. I'm not sure about the other ones. Do we not have enough for the rest? I don't see a problem with doing this. Alright, there we go. What are we gonna have? Oh! We won! Alright, we didn't get the cursed object. I honestly, I thought the brick walls were gonna be differently shaped at one point. But it seems like we won. Nice. Dude, exclamation mark block is like... It only accepts the letter-based ones? Amazing. This was such an excellent fan game. Like, holy frog, it was. Now I want to make my own fan game. That's how awesome it is. Or like, they should have had like the player character could have been like triangle shaped for the finale. That would have been funny. Wait a minute, we can win this level. Wait, you normally can't win Hempuli's final levels. Maybe you can win this one. We may not be done. The top of the level is just decoration, yeah? So this button is a joke also. So we need like a triangle shaped figure that gets pushed in. Wait, what? Oh no. Hopefully I don't need to wonder about the shape of the letter mattering for the... No way! No way! The N fits because it has squarish, like, sides. Oh my god. Does the W act like a triangle then? Oh my god. Oh my god. I am... That's insane. One. Okay, the real win. Amazing. There's no flag in this one. I don't think it's hiding under buttons either. Yeah, it's not. There's no hidden flag. Alright, let's win. Alright. Amazing. Thank you. Legendary game. Apparently, this is not the only fan game. This one was mentioned in the comments of that, and this is like inspired by the Baba series, but obviously doesn't use the art or theming. Also, there's some fun trivia. I don't know if I'm gonna make this into like its own video, but like on the topic of fan games, I also created a game about move counters that I created at the end of like 2024. This is a game I'm still very, very proud of. I put so many amazing ideas in that. I bring this up because one of the very first games I ever played on this channel was you make a mean move counter, and this is the originator of games that made silly cursed meta games about move counters. And that creator made a fan game to my move counter game. And here it is, actually, playable right now, except private and only sent to me, and it's not finished. I've always thought about making it like a silly collab game based on my game and the Baba Is You Inventor's Covemount game. That would be really funny to have all the move counter games merge into one game. I think this is gonna take some minutes to film, maybe a little bit of spoilers for my own game, but yeah, the Inventor of Chess Battle Advanced, and Microbon 1, so... Microbon 1 is a classic. The user Leaving Leaves has made a list of all games known to have the Microbon 1 meme. You may recognize a lot of games that I've played, actually, like several. Rect Pusher does a really good meme with this one, by the way. Like, this is the classic Microbon 1 layout. And if you try to solve it the normal way, you accidentally make a rectangle, and the rectangle sticks together. Like, that really got me good, dude. Anyway, let's play the fan game to my game. Of course, this is Microbon 1. Alright, there we go. But I forgot to put it in the same directory so that we could have the sound effects that I made. There. You make a mean move counter. Dude, the target... So in my game, I had memes with the target number, but this one is decimal ones. Okay, so the mean counts the mean as an average move counter. Okay, so we skip past 33. Okay, so we need to do this in order to get a decimal, because the average is now the average of 2 and 3, which is going to result in a half at the end. You make a median, counts... I forgot what the median was. That's the most common number of right, because it's counting all of these plus the median. That's 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, so I just need to be a 2. And the number is ignored. I don't have any hope of explaining this in words, so go look at this thing. Order the set, the median's the middle number. I know, you probably haven't said the word median once in your life. Alright, next encounter. Covemount. Counts the number of games of the Covemount series. There's no way I can make this go down. Because this doesn't depend on me. Baba Is You Developer. Hey, can you delete some of your games in the Covemount series to reduce the number of Covemount games for the Covemount counter? That I mean delete all but one game. Alright, sent.